Do you struggle with keeping your boundaries and saying no to people? Or maybe you're unsure how to start establishing your boundaries. If so, this video is for you. We will try to figure it out.
Hi, my name is Oля and welcome back to my channel. This is the 5th video from my series of videos about leveling up, and today we will talk about having boundaries, so let's go.
But before this, I've created a series of videos, 9 in total, that will help you with the leveling up journey. This is the 5th one, 2 videos out every week on Wednesday and Saturday. Don't miss it.
Let's talk about boundaries as a concept. So basically, it's always say how you feel about something. Whenever someone says to you, let's go out, but you don't want to, just say no. Whenever someone suggests to you to do something, and if you want, say yes, and if you don't, say no. It's as simple as that, because sometimes we just think a lot about things. That's why we're contemplating about, oh, should I say yes? But I don't really want to, but should I say yes? Boundaries is a respect you have for yourself. First thing, self-awareness. You need to start from reflecting on your values, on your needs. You need to understand yourself. And there are a few questions that will help you to figure everything out. So, what is important to me? What makes me feel uncomfortable or stressed? And the third one, how should I be treated to feel safe and respected? These 3 questions will give you an understanding of what you need as a person, because when you don't even understand what you need, of course people will disrespect you at times, because you don't even know how you should be treated. So they just treat you the way they can or they want. So start from these questions, and self-awareness is really it's the foundation of having boundaries. Because if you don't understand what you need, how someone can figure it out for you? The next thing is communication. You need to always say when you don't like something, when you don't want something. And you should always say what you want. Because if you don't say, no one will know. You all know that. So I want you to, once you understand what you need to communicate it to people so they will know it too. Don't allow people to treat you badly just because you care for them or you love them, because if they love you and they care for you, they won't treat you bad. Just realize it, because sometimes we're like, oh, but he loves me, but she loves me. Why would she disrespect you in any way if they really love you? I've heard this phrase, someone who loves you wouldn't do this. And when I first heard it, I was like silent. It's so like, it's perfect. Someone who loves you wouldn't do this. Everything made sense. Every person I had some arguments with, it all made a perfect sense. So I want you to remember this phrase and say it to yourself every time when someone disrespects you, when someone don't want to respect you, when they know that you want this, this and this, but they don't want to do this because in their eyes
You aren't worth it.
we don't want people like them in our life. Because a lot of people will respect you the way you deserve. Don't keep these people around you just because you've known them for a year or for the whole of your life. Respect yourself, and respect starts with how you allow people to treat you. This is a really great phrase that you can repeat it in your head every time. When someone does something, just say it, and you will realize that those people don't even try to treat you good. They give you the bare minimum, and they see that you go with it very well, that you don't care. But once you start to understand how you really should be respected, of how you should be treated, everything will change. Learn how to say no. It's one of the hardest things when you really used to always say yes, of course I will help you, I will do everything, I will cancel my plans just to help you. It'll be a little bit hard because you've done it for all your life. Oh yes, I will do it. Oh yes, always yes. Oh, I'm a yes person, of course. No. Learning how to say no, it can be really hard when you're only starting, but when you start saying no, it'll be so easy. You just need to say it like 3 times, because the first times you'll be like, oh my god, I'm a bad person. Like, we all have these thoughts, like when we do something that we kind of feel like selfish, that it's not really, like we have a lot of thoughts like, oh my god, I'm a bad person, I'm a terrible person. No, selfishness is not bad, but we've been taught that it is. And once we realize that we always have to do something that has our best interest, you literally will change your mindset. Because right now, if someone says to me something, we need to wake up tomorrow at 6 a.m. to go hiking, it'll be so exciting. And me as a person who needs like 2 hours to do her makeup and skincare, I won't go at 6 a.m. if you suggested it to me like today. You need to say something to me about plans at least a week before it happens. And this is boundaries. If you type of a person that you always say, oh yes, I will go, but you had plans or it's inconvenient for you. For example, you want to just go to a park and sit on a bench with a cup of coffee, but someone says, oh, let's go to the cinema. But it's not what you wanted, and you just, oh yeah, let's go, it's good too. No, having boundaries is really important in our lives. Honestly, it's the basic thing that we all need to do. Because if I don't want to do something, why should I do it if you want to? I'm not telling you what to do. And there are always these type of people that you're very easy for them. You're so comfortable. Of course, I know that she will say yes. Why should I ask her a week before? There are people who they don't even try to treat you well, and you are comfortable for them. Oh, I know she will say yes to go into the cinema with me, and I don't need to say a week before, because I know that she will go anyway. She will go no matter what, even if she has plans. She loves me, she cares for me, of course she will say yes. I don't need to say that a week before, because she will always say yes to me. This is a treatment that people give you when you're okay with it. Like, oh, she doesn't care, she don't ask me for respect, why should I give it to her? Like, this is like extra work, I don't want to do this. So I want you to wake up. I want you to wake up. I need you to look at every situation from a million perspectives. If you care for the person, they should care for you back. It should go in both ways. Because if you're just giving, that's kind of weird, because why would you waste your time and energy on a person who doesn't want to do the same? You know? So, what we need to do, learn how to say no, and don't feel bad about it. It's not selfish. It's honestly, it's natural to say no. Like, do you want to eat olives? No, I don't want to. I won't eat olives because you bought them for me. Like, if you don't know that I don't like olives, that's on you. I don't care if you spent a lot of money. Like, it's kind of the same. Why we always agreeing with people? We are afraid to, like, we think that we will make them feel bad, but it's not. We're uncomfortable, but it's not the truth. They won't understand unless you say it. So they will just keep buying you olives because you eat every time. You get it? I need you to stop explaining yourself. This goes right after learn how to say no. Because if every time, oh, let's go to the cinema. No, I don't want to. And you start to come up with your reasons, maybe not even real reasons, why you don't want to go, to not make them feel bad, like, or to not upset them, because you think that if you give them a reason, they will understand. But why do you do this? Why can't you just say, no, I don't want to? Why you keep explaining yourself? And even better, when they demand from you some sort of explanation. The level of disrespect. Oh, can you help me do this? Oh no, I don't really have time. Why? And they really demand from you the whole your schedule for the day, why you can't help them. The level of disrespect, like that's, oh my god, no. You will find the right people who will treat you well. You need to set your boundaries first. You need to understand them, write them down on the paper. And if someone doesn't want to change the way they treat you, they are not your people. Because everything starts with boundaries. You will understand who is around you, who you talk to. Because when someone is constantly keeping disrespecting you and they don't even feel bad about it, oh, she's fine with it. She never says a word. She always smiling. Even if it's really hard to cut out some people from your life, you really need to do it because it's for your own good. When you set your boundaries on the level that you deserve, your quality of life will change because you will stop talking to these people. I'm not gonna say any bad words here. There's these weird people that don't want to do anything. You will find better ones. You will feel so confident in who you are, and you will understand that you don't need that low vibrational people in your life because you want to be treated good as you deserve. And if they can't give it to you, don't talk to them. It's not your people. Go away. Everything starts with boundaries. So I am telling you, you need to define them in order to live a more happy life. Because your self-esteem will go up just because you have your boundaries. Because you know that, oh, I'm not gonna talk to a person who screams at me, or I don't want to talk to a person who disrespects me in the way that they talk weird things to me. They comment on everything in a really weird way, not as a friend does. You will clean your life from all of those people, you know? So your quality of life will go up. Quality of communication. You will change your life for the better. Just because you've set your boundaries. Don't be afraid of it, because everyone should, like, Even right now you have some boundaries, but they're kind of low, but you can change them. And you got it. I'm telling you, you just need to start with the love and respect for yourself. You deserve it. You allow people respect you.
On the level.
You respect yourself. You allow people to love you.
On the level.
You love yourself. This is the concept. So you need to start from yourself. Use your precious time to make yourself better. Learn something new. When you start learning, for example, you love painting and you start paint, you feel very inspired, or you learn a new language, you will understand that you can improve yourself so much that people will be drawn to you, because you don't need to seek attention. It has to come to you. You should be the main character of your life. For example, you see an interesting person and you're drawn to them because you know that if you're friends with them, you will learn so much and it feels exciting. That's what I want you to do. Go and learn something you're passionate about. This is like, use your time to learn something new, to like find a new hobby, learn a new sport. This life is very exciting when you let it be exciting. They don't respect you. They don't even like you. This is so easy. Don't come up with reasons why they treat you the way they do. If you change your style, your hair, they won't like you if they don't now. Focus on yourself, try to be better, and you will find people who will respect you, who will love you just the way you are. I want you to think about yourself first. Never say yes, and if you said yes, you have every right to say no. We always think that we owe to do something, but when you have boundaries, you'll be like, what is there for me? I want you to get into the mindset, what is there for me? Basically, when someone suggests you to do something, and there are only minuses for you. You need to wake up early, you need to do this, this, and this, and you don't really want to do this, you have every right to say no. Because this is your right, this is what you want. And, for example, you don't want to go somewhere, but you'll be like, oh, but if we go to that restaurant, I really wanted to go, maybe I will rethink my decision. Only after words like this, you can be asked, oh, maybe you will go this time. If a person keeps asking you 100 times when you already said no, like, it's already a level of disrespect. They don't hear you. So this was the video. It was a very short video because all you need to do is to define your boundaries and to keep them. Don't let anyone to mess with them. I really hope it was helpful. You got it. I'm telling you, you can do this. So, by the way, I did a French makeup. It looks amazing. Very soon I will post a tutorial. This one, it's quick French makeup tutorial. So, see you there. There is no one like you in this world, and this is your power. But we need to understand that those things, like college people around you, your society, can affect you in the way you don't want to. There are billions of people in this world, and no one is like you. You need to use it, honestly.